So Kevin put a post on the forum going on a personal rant, those are his words, not mine, about people in the low voltage industries, workers and co-workers. And I started to put some of my opinions on there, possibly even could say that I was going on my own personal little rant. According to Kevin, that's how he felt, that I was going on a little rant, as opposed to offering any counterpoints to it. What he did was picked up his game, put all the parts back in the box, and went home and shut off all the comments on the post. Now, the more important part, let's talk about some of the things that was actually going on in the comments. My overriding point was relatively simple. If you guys are new to the business, some of the things that people say in the business don't have any place in a capitalist system. Okay, one of the things that people talk about is, oh, you're building sweat equity. Anytime that you're saying you're building sweat equity, what you're trying to say is, I'm not profitable right now, but I'm getting my name out there, I'm building my business, and I'm putting in sweat equity into the business. That's stupid. One of the other things that was brought up was I do good work. So if I do good work and put that in front of my customers, I'll eventually succeed. Well, there are plenty of people out there that do good work, that are nice people, that go out of business. Just look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics, all right? Within the first 5 years, 45 to 50% of businesses go out of business. I'm sure there were plenty of good people that did good work, that were nice to their customer, that went out of business, that had nothing to do with the quality of work that they did. So starting out a conversation about employees and keeping employees and them not putting their best into the job and doing a great job and suggesting that somehow doing those types of things, doing the best job that you can, is ultimately going to make you succeed. It's stupid. It just doesn't work, and history has proven that over and over again. And just look at the statistics. 10 years, 80% of small businesses will be out of business, and I'm sure that the majority of those guys did good work. Flip side to that is there are plenty of businesses that are financially successful and profitable that do crappy work. So one of the comments that was brought up on one of the posts is, I try to align myself morally with the company that I'm working for. Morals have no place in business, okay? One of the reasons why they don't is because your morals, I can guarantee you, are different than almost everybody that you know. Sure, there may be some things that are in line with your overall spiritual beliefs. However, a lot of people believe different things that follow spiritually the same tenets of, let's just say, organized religion or something along those lines. So morals have no place in business unless you're a religion. Funny side note, religions are the only entities that actually can discriminate. A private business cannot. And a religion, organized religion, can discriminate, which kind of makes sense, right? You wouldn't want to hire a Christian to have sermons in a mosque, so to speak. So that's understandable, but I think it's kind of ironic when you throw morals into this conversation. Now, if by chance you meant ethics, now that's a different story, because ethics are preset guidelines and rules on how to conduct business in this case in a capitalist society here in the United States. So if you're looking for morals in business and you're trying to align yourself with that, that's great, but don't think that the other people that are running the business are looking for you to align their morals with your morals. It's just not the case. Now, if you were talking about ethics, I've already made my point about that. So my overall point in this was that people were saying these comments, I'm gonna just call them mottos, and they're the wrong things to bring up in business. If you're a technician in training, if you're a technician, a manager, or an entrepreneur, these mottos don't need to be repeated to you, such as, oh, you're building sweat equity, oh, build it and they will come. Do a good job and you'll definitely succeed. Hard work always pay off. Well, as my points I just said, that's not always true. And I just wanted to point counterpoints to that to show you guys that those mottos, from my experience, have not been positive mottos, all right? Hard work is not always necessarily the winner. Doing things, just getting out there, working in it, that's not the best way to do it. You need to be working on it and not in it. And there's some people that like that pain and they think that that's a good thing to go through. My opinion is not. So I just wanted to offer a counterpoint to those things, but was shut down in doing so. I was trolled and saying that you shouldn't say these things, you shouldn't say these things. And then when I brought up counterpoint, it's quite possible that I had some of the comments deleted, moved around, and then altogether the conversation was stopped. Now that was after I put my personal phone number up, said that I am here to help the forum. I will do anything that I can. Let's get this conversation on video. Let's start talking about it. There's plenty of things that I'm wrong about.
So I'm going to go ahead and take the wires off. Just with some needle nose pliers. Alright, so we've got an issue. We've got no current draw. I got this hooked up right. And I may just have fried something.
The comment that I'm trying to be smarter than you, all right, yes, I may have read a book that you haven't read, and I may have these opinions. If you don't believe that, prove it to me. Show me where you tracked it, show me where you measured it, and show me where I'm wrong, and then all I'm going to do is just copy everything that you just did and create my own system, doing that my own particular way, using what you've tracked, what you've tested, and what you've measured, okay? And that's what these forums should be for, taking other people's ideas, creating them as your own, and then going out and becoming profitable so you can fulfill your purpose, all right? So you can fulfill your payroll and make a profitable business and have something that works for you instead of you having to work on it, all right? And that's the point that I was trying to make. And I put all that information out there, and all that information is still the case, whether we'll see what happens with the administrators, whether they take this down or prevent comments from it. I will guess that will determine whether we want this conversation to go further. But you can reach out to me at any time and contradict any of those things, and I would love to do it. And let's put it on your channel. Let's put it on my channel. Let's create this as a conversation tool to our customers, to our employees, to our vendors, to our lenders, and add value to all of them, and then add value to ourselves to become a more profitable business. So wrapping it up, just want to quickly repeat, relatively simple. Somebody went on a personal rant. I created counterpoints to that rant by, if you will, let's just say, I'll agree to it for the sake of the argument, ranting myself. And as opposed to creating counterpoints, what happened was, I'm taking my soccer ball, I'm going home. And that's the forum that you belong to. So hopefully we can continue this conversation. You guys got my personal phone number. If you have anything that you want to add to it, if there's any way that I could add value to you, okay? I'll be at FinTech this year, FinTech 2020. I'm probably going to be giving away a lot of stuff. My forum is open to you guys. I have loop diagrams, loop setups, how to lay out automatic gate operator job, schedules, task lists, cheat sheets, database cheat sheets. All that stuff is free for you to use. And on top of that, picking my brain. It's not uncommon that I actually do tech support for my competitors. I teach free classes here in Dallas, Texas. I was in Louisiana just a few months ago teaching a free class. All these guys are my competitors. We're trying to make it all better for them. And all that stuff is still available to you, whether the people on this forum shut me down or not. And I appreciate it. Kevin, hopefully you reach out to me. Hopefully we can start a conversation with this. And hopefully we can make people in this forum live up to what I assume that you're trying to do, which is make everybody have a business that they can work on and not in, make it profitable, and hopefully fulfill their purpose, and the purpose not being to build a great business. If that's your purpose, then I can't help you and I don't have any advice for you, but hopefully we can start that conversation. Hopefully this video does it. I appreciate you watching it, and have a good Christmas.